Hey, X-World. Hospice? Hospice? You talking about hospice? No, I'm not in any hospice. I don't know who put that out there, but whoever put that out there, I guess is like the Donald say, can't trust the media. In any event, I'm hosting a ton of friends for the Super Bowl here in Las Vegas. All is well, you know? So, hey, guys, take care. Have a good Super Bowl weekend.
So a lot of people probably remember this video. This was right before the Super Bowl. OJ took to social network to address the rumors, the reports that were coming out. You guys know how the media is. They're damn near like vultures. I often point out, I think I did back then, man, if you guys recall, back when Patrick Swayze was on his way out, the whole world knew he was dying of cancer. It was no secret or nothing like that, man. Some paparazzi or some dirtbag like that actually got a pic of Swayze like spying on him through a window in his home when he was very, very sick. Didn't look like himself at all. And they were like, Patrick Swayze, final death photo right before his death or something like that. Just pure scumbag stuff, man. I mean, anyone out there, and I'm sure not everyone, but a lot of people have lost loved ones to cancer. I know I have. It's very tough on an individual and their loved ones. It takes away so many of our loved ones. You know, it's a very brutal process. And at this time, either the media just trying to poke their nose in and figure out what exactly was going on with the juice, or maybe someone who happened to be around him or some way know a little bit about his personal business, seemingly had it wrong and was speaking out saying that he was in hospice. And you see, he did the old AI, like AI practice. He said, hospice? Like, no, I'm not at hospice. What are you guys talking about? You know, I'm about to go to the Super Bowl party with friends, family, etc. And you heard him actually quote Trump, as he called him, the Donald, saying, don't trust the media.
Hey, X-World, it's me, yours truly. Boy, what a beautiful day it is here in Las Vegas. Even though the game is indoors, it wouldn't have mattered, but still, it's nice to have a beautiful day like this. Hey, let me take a moment to say thank you to all the people who reached out to me. My health is good. I mean, obviously, I'm dealing with some issues, but hey, I think I'm just about over it, and I'll be back on that golf course, hopefully in a couple of weeks. But it was very nice hearing from you and hearing those good, positive words. Thank you. Now, as far as the game goes, obviously, my prediction, and it's not hope, I'm basing it on who's on the field. I see a 24-20 win by the 49ers. And that, as I said, that's not hope. I'm basing that on the quality of the players that are on the football field. So who's going to be MVP? Purdy, or McCaffrey. Of course, if KC wins, it'll probably be Mahomes. But I'm predicting number 19. And I'm not talking about Johnny Unitas. In any event, well, we got a few more hours and we'll know. Please, I hope you're with friends, the ones who are not going to the game. And hey, it should be a great game because all the great players that are involved. Hey, God bless, take care, and I hope your team win if your team is the 49ers. God bless, take care.
And then you guys see also he followed it up with another post rocking his 49ers gear, his hometown, as you heard him say, and actually where he played at the tail end of his career after he spent the bulk of his career with my Buffalo Bills, man, making all kinds of NFL history. First ever running back to run through for 2,000 yards. And back then it was only in a 14-game season, man, none other than the juice. He was a problem out there on that football field. And you see, he was excited of the Niners being in the Super Bowl, picked them to win, had his gear all on. And how cool is that to, play for your home team at some point in your career. To many, it's a dream come true, you know? And you know what was so wild about OJ as well, man? When my Bills broke the playoff drought, what was that, 2017-18, there was a lot of people running with the narrative OJ broke the curse as our playoff drought went on after that Super Bowl era. You know, it lingered on for so long. We still went to the playoffs for a couple more years after Jim Kelly, Andre Reed, Thurman Thomas, and Bruce Smith were, I think, the last few guys that were still with the squad from the Super Bowl era after they parted ways. Bruce Smith went to Washington. Thurman went to the Dolphins of all teams, which I hate to see. Like, we just saw Jordan Poyer go with the division rival Miami Dolphins, and Andre Reed, I think, was going to go with the Broncos, but ended up retiring. And obviously everyone knows the way it went with the Music City Miracle game. There was no reason they shouldn't have started Doug Flutie. Bum-ass Rob Johnson almost won that game. I keep saying, man, Flutie would have won the game with ease, but the playoff drought lingered on for all those years. And OJ had touchdown, showed up to, I believe, the game right where we broke the drought with a little bit of help. He showed up tailgating with fans, rocking a Shady McCoy jersey, having a blast. And the Bills defeated the Dolphins and got a little bit of help with Andy Dalton and the Bengals defeating the Ravens. And we were in, and it was like, damn, OJ's back on the scene, tailgating, and the Buffalo Bills are back in the playoffs. It was a momentous occasion, to say the least. But back to this, you can see here he was very excited going into this Super Bowl matchup. And as many know, unfortunately, the 49ers lost that game. I was rooting for them. Shout out to my guy, Jay Millie, big Niners fan, as OJ was as well. Those were his last couple posts, getting ready for his Super Bowl party, denying these hospice rumors. And you also heard him speak about that. He did indeed have health problems, but he felt he was, over it, that he was going to beat it, staying upbeat as one must do when, taking on cancer. Like I said, I'm sure too many Americans and too many people are all familiar with that horrible disease and the battle. And, you got to have loved ones around you. You got to have support. And a lot of it is mental. If you get that diagnosis and you give up right away, it's over already. It's over before the battle really started, with you knowing about it, as so often when people find out, they don't know that they've had it, so mental preparation is a big thing. And OJ was not giving up, man. And I think that was cool that he addressed the world and everything, and he didn't let whatever dirtbag was out there, or just maybe if it was the media themselves. Like I said, there could have been someone speaking as a source to the media about his health situation, or they could have just been stalking him. They're blood-sucking leeches like that. Well, they'll find out where you're going to the doctor or whatever, see when you come and go, and try to develop narratives from all that. And, the previous post before that was him wishing another icon who had passed away, wishing him well on his journey to the other side and giving him his flowers. We're talking about Apollo Creed, man, another legend for sure. Rest in peace to him as well. But I'm sure by now everyone has seen the update. As you can see, that someone from OJ's family got onto his social network and tweeted out to the world that on April 10th, OJ passed away, and he was surrounded by his family, his grandchildren, his loved ones, generations of his family. And, at the end of the day, death is coming. Like I always say, and it ain't like I'm someone who came up with this on my own, right? We all know this. Birth, death, and what do they say? Taxes is the only thing really guaranteed in life. At the end of the day, we got to go out there and make those great memories and strive on to have a great life. And, a lot of people, I'm sure, bring up something about OJ's life that I'm not going to get to on this video. You know what I'm saying? Many people feel different ways about it. Some people believe it was what it was. Some believe it wasn't. Ultimately, by the justice system, OJ was cleared, but he still gave up some time in his life to the justice system and the Department of Corrections. And to keep it real, if you ask me, man, he got set up on that one. And that's all I'm really going to say about it. But he still got to come back home and live a great chunk of his life as a free man and, make some more memories on the tail end of his life, which nothing is guaranteed. When he went away, he maybe possibly might have thought that he would never see that day, but he did. And you see in the end, when he was on his way out, his loved ones obviously were there with him from what we're hearing, man. And, dude lived a hell of a life on the football field, in the media, in the world of acting. Remember Naked Gun movies? Those movies were hilarious with Leslie Nielsen. He did some sports broadcasting, speaking of the Bills. His team that he played bulk of his career with. My Buffalo Bills. What up, Bills Mafia? I remember one of the Bills Super Bowls, OJ was actually out there on the field as a sports broadcaster. And like we said, he was the first to rush through for 2,000 yards. There wasn't all this player safety initiatives and guys played dirty and all that. It was a very, very physical game. So RIP OJ Simpson. Jump in the comments, guys. Let me know all your thoughts, memories about OJ, his accomplishments. Like we said, he crossed over into the celeb world in a way none other had done it like him before, man. Go Bills, RIP, OJ, and Fluck, CANCER. And, I just open the comment threads and urge everyone to, drop your comments about OJ, his career, memories, all that. Let's talk about it all. Peace and God bless.